What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the vlog today, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm actually not even in my car right now. I also got to run to the store real quick. Got to pick up some wires and shit and a multimeter. Yeah, but anyway, we're gonna be installing my gauges today. I do also want to apologize because I know it's been like a month since I posted, somewhere around there. And it's because like I've been very busy, and I also got a surprise for you guys, so you gotta stay tuned for that. You gotta do like everybody else. We finally hit our goal. We're at 111 subs right now, so next year goal 1,000 or 500, I don't know, depending on how everything's going and if I stay consistent with YouTube or not. But anyway, we gotta go head to the store, and I gotta drop my girl car off and get mine and stuff like that, switch tools, put my tools in my car and stuff like that. Anyway, we're gonna pick back up with it later. Catch you guys then. So I just got back to the house, and I want to go ahead and show you guys what we're going to be putting in today. We got some Glowshift gauges. I think this one is, what is this one? Oh crap, I already done gave it away. But anyway, this isn't the boost one, but this is my oil pressure one. Everything is kind of mixed up because I was going through them, you know, trying to read the wiring, because I don't know shit about wiring, but I have to figure out today. I got boost, I got oil pressure and oil temp, because EQs are known for low oil pressure because of the oil gallery gasket, and high oil temp. And also, to finish it off, I also got a gauge pot that I need to put in as well. And the reason I went with this, because I think it looks much better. I sat inside of I think it was a Jeep, and it had a gauge part right here, and it had like, I think it was Glowshift, and it had the I don't really like the digital one. I like the mechanical one. I think that's what they call it, and it just looks like so much better to me. And I didn't want to get rid of my radio, so I went with the gauge pod, and I didn't like the one that was on the steering wheel. So anyway, I gotta head to O'Reilly's or wherever, get multimeters and stuff like that. Where did I put them at? I think they're in my trunk. Let's see. Anyway, this one, I think right here, the old looking one, looks very nasty. That's my oil temp sensor off of my old VQ, with the rod knock, and this is the one that came with the Glowshift. Basically, I won't be able to put the oil temp and the oil pressure in today because I have to order adapters and a T fitting. Because I went to the store, I went to Napa, because you know, I thought Napa would have it, but they don't have the I think it's 1/8 NPT fitting. Anyway, I'll basically have to order these directly from Glowshift themselves, and then also get an adapter to adapt in. I think these are M10s, some M10 1.25 or 1.0, something like that, to adapt into the VQ oil temp and oil pressure sensors, and tee it off. That way I can still run the factory one and have my aftermarket one. That way I don't have any light comes on. But I think I'm gonna wait on the oil temp because I'm gonna go ahead and give it away. I ordered the Soho single turbo kit, and it's gonna come with an oil pan spacer. And that oil pan spacer, they told me, should have a port for oil temp to go in. So I think I'm gonna wait to that one. But that, like, the gauges will be in, everything will be wired up, they'll work, but they just won't read anything. You know, the temp and the pressure is going to always read 0 because it won't be plugged up. The boost is going to read vacuum and 0 pounds of boost until, you know, obviously we add boost to it. And that one is going to be simple. I can't remember what this channel is called, but I was on YouTube like before I purchased the kit, and this is basically like our vacuum reader or something like that. So I'll just tee it off in there, and then, you know, we'll be good. It'll read fucking 0 pounds of boost, but like 18 inches of mercury or something like that. I can't remember. I think that's what it is, 18 inches of mercury during idle. Well, anywho, gotta run to the store because we gotta figure out what it is. What is this? So, for example, this is, wow, there's literally a bee that keeps playing with me. But anyway, there's just the oil temperature wiring. Basically, you gotta wire this shit up, and I'm not too good with wiring, but I'm gonna have to figure something out. Like, I actually haven't tried wiring before, but I can tell like it's something that I don't like. Oh, sorry, this bee just literally keeps going in and out of my freaking face. Yeah, but anyway, gotta find sources of power and shit like that. So before I go to the store, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start on this this gauge pillar up here. That way I can see how long I gotta run my wires, because some wires gotta go to the battery. I think like 3 wires need constant power, and 3 of them is going to be ran to the headlight system. I'm not really sure if I want to do it like that or not, but yeah, 3 need constant power, and 3 needs ground. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start on that first. I gotta first unplug the negative battery, just so anything bad doesn't happen, like I don't blow my damn airbags out or something like that, or short anything out. And plus I can figure out like if there's any room for any ways I can route the wires at, basically. All right, so far I done got all the trim pieces out where I want to run the wires at. The gauge pod is gonna be right here. I think I'm gonna put it back on real quick now, since I have everything off. Came off fairly easy. Just pop this up. It's a little plastic nut back here that you take off. Pop this panel off, come over here, pop this off, and then you can just pop this off. Like, everything just pops off. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run the wires down here, like try to run it behind here, but probably loop it back here if I can't do it in there, and then come through, try to see if like some of these fuses can be constant power or something like that, or go off the headlights or something. I don't know. Pretty sure this is like all around here is basically all I need. I might have to drill through the firewall to get to run my my boost gauge, my oil temp, my oil pressure sensors. I'm not really sure. Actually about to get a light, try to figure out something down there. All right guys, so I just got back from the store like 3 hours later. But anyway, what I got left to do is, this is my electrical what do you call this thing, fuse box. And what I'm trying to do is like find sources that have power with the ignition off, and sources that have power with the ignition on. I have like a ground location right there that I can ground everything out to. I might either do it there, or I got some extra wires that I might run through my glove department, or however you pronounce it. Some people say it different, and run the constant power and the constant ground to the battery. That way I eliminate like the messy mess of wires in there. But anyway, it is about to get dark, so basically this is what I'm about to finish out doing tonight. I don't think I'm gonna finish the gauges because I don't have that much time, and you know, just pick back up tomorrow, some other day. All right guys, so multiple days later, what we got done so far is I was actually able to go ahead and get the gauges in. Everything is all wired up. The reason why I couldn't show you guys the process is because basically every time I worked on it, it was dark, so couldn't really show you guys. But anyway, I was able to tap into the fuse box right here on the driver's side and put some fusible links in there, as you can tell. And then I grounded it out. Sorry if you can't see, but I grounded it out somewhere on the body over here where there's a bunch of ground wires. And then I literally just not sure if you can see that hole right there, but I just drilled through the firewall and routed everything outside the car up here by the windshield wipers. And so it's coming out, everything basically got to go all the way over here. the oil pressure, oil temp got to go down there, and then the boost gauge I'm gonna tee in right here, but I gotta get some a tee that actually fits this size, because the one that came with the Glowshift, what do you call them things, the gauge, the Glowshift gauge, and the tee was too small to go inside this hose right here, but it fits very snug inside the hose that they provided. And also I have to extend this hose out so it can reach over here a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get like a hose that basically the adapter fits into this size and then goes bigger into another size, and yeah, we'll just run it from there. But anyway, I have to take all this apart to do it, and I just got finished. I wanted to show you guys before I went ahead and closed this video out, because the next video, well, I don't know if I'm gonna still continue, because I still do gotta hook everything out. So I mean hook everything up, so I might still continue it just another day, because the threads on the oil gauge, like the oil temp, the oil pressure is different than the threads for the OEM oil temp and oil pressure on the VQ. So you have to get adapters and the T-fitting, but I might end up waiting for my oil pan spacer for the turbo kit, because Soho said it'll have like a port where you can put an oil temp in, and I might do that instead of teeing off, like having two different tees come off the oil pressure and the oil temp. But you know, I just got to put everything back together. And I'm gonna do an inspection on my car, because my clutch has been feeling a little bit funny, everything. And yeah, but I'll show you guys the next time that I work on this or something.